Day 13 of the 14-day AI series, Trust but Verify. I can sound confident and still be completely wrong, and that's why you are the quality control. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the simple safety rules pros use to protect privacy, follow policy, and catch AI hallucinations before they cost you grades, money, or credibility. If you want to become a truly productive AI user, watch to the end, then like, subscribe, and comment. Verify, so you don't miss day 14. I can produce a confident answer that's completely wrong. And here's the reality, your job is quality control. Because the fastest way to lose trust at work, in school, or in business, is to copy and paste an AI answer that isn't true, isn't allowed, or isn't safe. So today we're talking about 3 things that separate amateurs from pros. Safety policy hallucinations. When AI makes things up, and if you master this, you'll be in the top 10% of people using AI. Safety. Just because you can paste it, doesn't mean you should. Even if your organization allows AI, that does not mean you can put everything into it. Before you paste anything into an AI tool, you have to think like a professional. Ask yourself, if this text showed up on a public billboard tomorrow, would I be okay? Because what you paste might include things like private information, client details, internal strategy, financials, legal language, protected data, or confidential communications. So here's the safety filter. Say it like a checklist. Privacy, policy, laws, ethics, confidentiality, protected data. Let me make this real with examples. If you work in healthcare, don't paste patient details or anything that could identify someone. If you work in business, don't paste confidential contracts, pricing, or internal negotiations. If you're a student, don't paste test questions from a live exam or anything that violates your academic policy. If you're in cybersecurity, don't paste sensitive network diagrams, real credentials, or incident details that could expose risk. Here's the professional mindset. AI is not your safe notebook. It's a tool, and tools have rules. Policy. Allowed doesn't mean approved for everything. A lot of people misunderstand policy. They hear, we can use AI, and think it means, cool, I can use it for everything. Not true. Most organizations have boundaries like what tools are approved, what data is allowed, what content requires review, what must stay internal, what must be cited, what must be human written. So if you're using AI at work, the move is simple. Use AI for drafts and structure, but protect data and follow policy. And here's a practical rule of thumb. If it's high stakes, meaning money, safety, legal, grades, compliance, or reputation, then it needs human review. Hallucinations. The confident liar problem. Now let's talk about the thing that surprises people. Generative AI can create errors or made-up details, sometimes called hallucinations. And hallucinations are dangerous because the answer can sound polished, confident, detailed, professional, while being wrong. It might invent fake statistics, wrong dates, incorrect definitions, made-up quotes, fake references, wrong procedures, or even names that don't exist. So here's the truth. AI doesn't know things the way humans do. It predicts the most likely output based on patterns. That's why you must have a verification habit. The trust but verify habit, simple and repeatable. If you take nothing else from today, take this. Trust but verify. Here's a fast verification checklist you can use every day. 1. Cross-check key facts. If AI says a fact is true, confirm it with a trusted source. 2. Request sources when possible. Ask, what sources support this? If it can't provide sources, or the sources look weak, treat it as suspicious. 3. Validate numbers and names. This is where AI messes up a lot. Dates, prices, percentages, names, locations, titles. 4. Compare to internal documents. If your company has an SOP, policy, standard, or template, compare the output to what's actually approved. 5. Human review for high-stakes content. If it impacts real people, money, compliance, or safety, someone must review it. And here's the line you should live by. I is an accelerator, but you are still responsible for the final product. Quick scenarios, so you remember it forever. Let's make this stick with a few fast examples. Scenario 1. Student AI writes an essay that looks amazing, but it includes a fake quote or wrong fact. You submit it, your credibility takes the hit. Scenario 2. Business owner AI writes a marketing post and claims a feature your product doesn't have. Now customers are upset, and your brand looks dishonest. Scenario 3. Cybersecurity AI gives a remediation step that sounds right, but breaks production. Now you have downtime, and everyone asks, who approved this? So the pro move is not, avoid AI. The pro move is, use AI with discipline. A simple, safety ladder. You can follow. Here's a quick ladder to decide what's safe. Low risk. Brainstorming, outlines, rewriting generic text. Practice questions. Medium risk. Emails, proposals, summaries. Review required. High risk. Legal, medical, financial, security decisions. Verify plus human approval. If you follow that ladder, you'll avoid 90% of problems. Activity, mini project. Now for your activity. Write your personal AI safety rule in one sentence. Here are examples you can copy. I only use AI for drafts, and I verify facts before I share anything. I never paste private, confidential, or protected data into AI tools. If it's high stakes, I require a second review before using AI output. Write yours in one sentence, and make it something you'll actually follow. Tomorrow is our wrap-up of the 14-day series. We'll talk about communication skills, probing questions, and your next steps, so you can use AI like a leader, not like a copy-paste beginner. If this helped you, comment, verify, and drop your one-sentence AI safety rule. And if you want more practical AI skills for school and business, follow the series and check out Empower Tech Pathway. Before we wrap day 13, remember this. AI is an accelerator, but you're still responsible for the outcome. So don't be a copy and paste user. Be a trust but verify professional. If you're serious about using AI to level up your career, your grades, or your business, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Verify. I want to see your one-sentence safety rule. Tomorrow we finish strong with talking about AI plus your lifelong learning plan, how to ask smarter questions, communicate like a leader, and build a simple plan so you keep winning as AI evolves.